Some organizations have a software requirements process in place, and some do not. In the organizations that have a requirements process in place, it is likely that the programmers and the designers are used to working with requirements. However, in the organizations that do not have such a requirements process in place, implementing one can be tricky. In organizations without a requirements process, the designers and programmers may not be used to working with requirements. If these organizations then proceed to adopt the use of requirements, initially it can feel restrictive to the creative process. If the project manager then makes workers adhere to requirements, the workers may have a hard time adjusting to the new processes and may even complain to senior management. Oftentimes, senior management has no clue about programming processes and may listen to the complaints of the workers. Their complaints could derail any effort to integrate a requirements process into the organization. So in order to convert an organization which does not use requirements to one that does, the project manager needs to convert the programmers and the designers which are resistant to the requirements process. A good way to do this is to educate the programmers and designers on how it will enhance the software creation process and help build better software. In regards to helping convert a programmer to requirements, it is important to show them the benefits that requirements can bring to help control the change process. If a programmer spends weeks developing software, but then at the last minute changes are requested, it is likely then that the programmer will have to redo a lot of work. No programmer would like this, and would probably do just about anything to avoid this situation. Well, it turns out that the requirements can be used to help reduce change. The requirements can help control changes, and that will help the programmer to build better code rather than having to rebuild the code over and over. Now, in regards to a designer who is resistant to the requirements process, they may be resistant to the fact that they may feel that they will not have the flexibility to design software. For this type of situation, it is important to show that the requirements are only limited to the behavior of the software and do not affect the design. By guaranteeing the ability of the designer to be creative and the flexibility to design, it should be easy to convert a designer to the requirements process.